everybody, Kitthesoulless here, and this is another vlog, and I know I haven't been doing these too terribly often, but here you go. Probably should. Yes, he's still staring at you. Anyways, so part of the reason I'm doing this is because, excuse me, part of the reason I'm doing this is because, well, this particular vlog is because, weird announcement, yay, we just finally finished, Sunset Overdrive. Now, however, us finishing it does not mean you guys have finished it, because it's still scheduled many weeks in advance from the time I actually play it. There are some games I do this with, some games I don't. Sunset Overdrive happened to be one of them because I didn't want player input, or rather I didn't want community input with it. However, there are other games that I will play that I will actually be actively requesting player input, or community input rather, and some I will even actually be telling you guys when and how long I'm going to play for, and encouraging you guys to come play with us. And by us, I mean it can be anywhere between just me, or you could be playing alongside my entire collab team, which is, at this point, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We've now got Wolf, we've got Aaron, we've got Cajoling Metal, we've got Aaron, and I can't for the life of me remember the other guy's names. Alan, there we go. Alan, we've got Lost, we've got Chicken, we've got there are a lot of different people that play games with me, and some will and some won't play certain games. So I've essentially built up teams for each of these games. Another one of the people that's going to be coming in sometime relatively soon is actually my brother, and not my biological brother, although it would be kind of amazing to have my biological brother playing video games with me again, because we haven't done that since I was about 7 or 8 years old. I think the last, I think the last time my brother ever played a video game with me was when me and him sat down and played Super Mario World. And it was a couple weeks before, I think it was a couple weeks or a couple days before he left for boot camp. And I was really proud of him back then. I still am to some extent. Even though, Bert, I gotta say, you are an ass. But then again, that's just siblings being siblings. You and I don't get along too terribly well, and that's completely fine. I still love you, man. If we got along too well, it would be fucking weird. But anyways, yes, we're still doing the Undertale series. It's happening once every other day, and I'm getting more into that now, but another thing that we're going to be doing is we've got a whole bunch of new stuff for next year scheduled for you and set up for you guys to see if it'll work with you. Not work with you, but if it'll be entertaining for you guys. One of the things that we're going to be doing is we're putting another game very soon into the Sunday slot. It's either going to start this week or next week. I think it's going to start this week. So this coming Sunday. But instead of having all of our collabs happen, all of our collabs or challenges happen on Sunday, or rather release on Sunday, we're going to have a slot for every day of the week, and then our collabs and our challenges are just going to happen at random as they happen. And if we do like 4 or 5 collabs in a day, I'll release them literally day after day after day. Because, quite honestly, we've been getting more into the collabs than I originally thought was going to happen. I thought it was just going to be me and a couple of my friends dicking around on games, and it turns out there's a lot of people that actually want to be part of this channel. So, I don't know. I may actually make a another channel later down the line specifically for my collab teams to share, so we can start uploading videos there that we all do together. So kind of like a community channel. I don't know. I really don't. We might not. But at this point, that's all speculation, all in the future. So, you guys have noticed that our Christmas special ended 10 days early, and I do kind of apologize for that, but at the same time, like I said before, my specials and pretty much none of my stuff is scripted. In fact, honestly, there's no... Here, hold that thought. Sorry for the close-up of my nostril. Anyways, but yeah, none of my stuff is scripted. You guys will see that I'm not doing a script. I'm not sitting here on a screen with my script. That's just the Twitch dashboard right there. And that's another thing I want to add is the Twitch dashboard has updated a lot. And because of it, I no longer have to worry about using my own timers. I don't have to worry about seeing who's online and when. I don't have to worry about, or I don't have to think about how many people are on and watching me, because it tells me all of this. And the thing that you saw in the dead center, that little gray box, is my chat box, which means while I'm playing, you guys are going to see me glancing over every now and then. I'm looking at the chats, because quite honestly, I've met a decent number of people recently who are, well, they're helpful. And a lot of the people that come to my channel now know not to give spoilers, and the ones that do, they are pretty much automatically banned from the channel. Because, I mean, honestly, people, if all you want to do is go and ruin the game for somebody and try to fuck them up, or try to screw over their day, you really need to get off. Just get off the internet altogether. I know it's never going to happen. The internet is run by people who just absolutely love to troll, but at the exact same time, it's not funny. It does piss a lot of people off, and I'm one of them. But anyways, that's about it, I guess. But oh yeah, I'm going to start doing horror games. So the very first one that's slated, or the very first one that's slated to have a slot of its own, is going to be taking the slot that is opened up when what's it called? When Sunset Overdrive ends. So hold on just a second. I think Sunset Overdrive is our Tuesday slot. So Outlast will be played after Sunset Overdrive finishes scheduling, or on the scheduling. So that's going to be in a couple months, by the way, guys. So you guys have at least a couple months left of Sunset Overdrive. But after that, I'm going to have Outlast for you. I've got other horror games. I'm going to be getting a copy of the new Resident Evil game, and I may actually throw the Resident Evil game in before Outlast and just play through it before Outlast, and play through it and put it on side by side with Sunset Overdrive, because oh my god, people. But yeah, another thing is I'm also going to be playing, I found this unique horror game, or not unique, but this augmented reality horror game on the Android, or on Android phones, and I'm gonna be playing that, but I can't promise I'll actually finish it, because one of the weirdest things about this game is it's like Slender Man meets it's like Slender Man meets the I think it's, what was it, Candyman legend, or creepypasta, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's augmented reality, so it's a really trippy fucking game. So I can't promise I'll finish it. I might die in the process. And I know I'm going to be fucking spazzing out just a little, because I can sit here and play a horror game and not react if I can set my jaw, if I'm not talking. So if I'm not talking, I've got my jaw set, I don't have to open my mouth, I can just sit here and panic in silence. But playing a game where you're actually getting up and running around, having to find things that are in the real world, and having to talk while doing it, you guys actually might hear me scream. But again, that's all speculation. I really don't know how I'm going to respond to horror games as a YouTuber. I know how I respond when I'm just playing alone in the dark in my room, but I'm not necessarily going to be able to do the whole I'm alone, I don't have to react kind of thing. And not to say that my reactions are going to be fake. They never are. They never are. But at the same time, they're not going to be what a normal person would. I'm not going to be reacting like a normal person would. The reason for this is because, of course, I can be the strong, silent, let's just get through this kind of person when I don't have to talk. But if something, say, jump scares me mid-sentence, I'm gonna spaz. Anyways, I sometimes I wonder if that's actually one of the reasons why YouTubers react the way they do. Is because they're trying to talk, or they're trying to focus less on the game, and it actually hits them worse. I don't know. But, we've got some decent games lined up for you, so here's hoping you enjoy them. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless signing off, so until next time, later everybody! Ooh.